What's good, Flex Nation? Got What's Up Wednesday going live. Uh, this is a lot more easier to set up, like I've said from the beginning. Uh, I'm a little bit late. This is, I believe, 7:11, and I'm giving this until about 9 o'clock. So whoever comes in, welcome. What's up? Whoever misses out, sorry. It is what it is. What's up, Troy? It's good to see you again, brother. As I said, it's What's Up Wednesday. I want to know what's up with you guys. Make sure that, you know, we do this the right way. Last time I did my What's Up Wednesday, it didn't work out so well. As you guys know, I was doing it from my laptop, but this time I'm doing it from my iPad. Uh, so far, so good. It looks a lot good, a lot cleaner, a lot simpler, and hopefully, this will stay streaming as long as we possibly can keep this going. So, what's up? I hope that you guys have, or whoever is watching so far, has actually checked out my triality episodes. It did 10, 10 reps, three with three deadlifts. Wish I could see. There we go. After you write something, it kind of disappears after a while. So I have to actually like touch the screen to actually make it come back up. So you did 405 deadlifts yesterday. How did you feel? How you feel right now after doing that, brother? I did some deadlifts myself yesterday. I worked up to about 455. Oh, I love my deadlifts too, man. That is my go-to when it comes to any of those compound movements. I love my deadlifts. That's my favorite thing to do. Are you working out right now, or are you just taking a break? 455 is that's some working sets, man. Right now, my PR is 545 from my last meet there. Hopefully, I could hit that again and maybe even go up more. Every time you reach a meet, you want to get a bigger number than you got last time, right? So, hopefully this meet I could get 550. That is my goal. Hopefully, I can make it happen. Oh, waiting for night classes, eh? What are you taking? Criminology, awesome. So you're looking to be an officer in the near future. That is awesome. I was actually trying to do. I took police foundations myself when I was a little younger. Unfortunately, what they do is they really do look at all the people that you associate yourself with, and some of the people that I associated myself with at that time was not too good. So, police foundations is not really a good thing for you when you have very shady friends, if you want to say that. Oh, yeah, they go real deep into it, buddy. Sometimes it's like your cousin of your cousin of your cousins. It's like really that has nothing to do with me, but they really do go in depth with that stuff. But I'm glad that you're taking the time out of your day to actually come and let me know what's up. It's so far it's just you, but one is better than none. So I appreciate you for taking your time out. I also need to get better at making notifications on what's my squat PR. My squat PR is 425 right now. I wish I could get that a little bit higher, but I just started incorporating the belt into my. If you saw my last triality video, I just started incorporating the belt into my thing, and I believe and I feel that it's giving me a lot more, even more stability in my squat. So adding that belt into everything, I believe might shoot my squat even higher than the 425 I'm currently at. At this meet, I'm probably just gonna go no higher than 405. 405 is probably gonna be the max I'll go for this meet. Actually, the last meet I went and I did the PR that I went to was Jesus. How much was the max I went was 385, and the problem with that is that I didn't lock out my knees or lock out my legs at the top of the lift, so they didn't include it. They kind of disqualified it. Kind of sucked. Oh yeah, man, Generation Asian, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I do use the knee wraps, and that I think is what screwed me with the judges because the way my knee wraps were, they were kind of loose, so they didn't really show me locking out my knees at the meet, right? So unfortunately, I always got one person who could notice it, and that was probably on the side that could really see that my knees were locking out. But unfortunately, the other two judges never saw that my knees were locking out, and never took the actual lift. But that is my experiences with that so far. Hopefully, this one I could remember all the things that I got wrong in the previous two meets, and hopefully really show something or show what I got, which I never got to do the last time. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be doing this time too. Is really just stand, like really just, oh no, like really accentuate, like make sure that they actually can see like I'm locking out, because that is how many millimeters? I think it's a good question. I think it is. I think it's a 5. I just started using it not too long ago. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can grab it quick. All right. Here's my belt right here. Let's see exactly how long. It's just under 4 inches. So what would that be in millimeters? I like the belt. It's it's a thickness. Shit, you let me know you more than I even knew myself, brother. You could tell that I don't use a belt that much, eh? It is saying about an inch or just under an inch, so. Do I train my calves? I do train my calves, not as much as I should. I personally love leg day, so anything that's incorporated with leg day, I try to do as much as possible. So yes, calves are definitely included. I like doing the seated and the standing calf raises. Those are obviously my favorite. I like doing the using the leg press machine to do it as well. Those are usually the ones I try to hook up with the most. And yeah, the belt is pretty thin. I don't think I really want, like, I personally don't use belts, period, when it comes to my squats, so, or doing any of my lifts. So, uh, right now it's just what word can I say? A premature or just a tester thing with a belt, period. I got this pretty cheap on, I believe, eBay. So, I'm just testing it out right now and seeing how I feel with it. Because the more and more I start lifting heavy, the more you want to, play it safe and play it safe as possible. So, I'm getting into the 550 deadlifts and the and over 405 squats. You really want to start, taking care of yourself, making sure that your body is, working properly, right? How you doing there, Generation Asian. Actually, what is your name? So I could actually call you by your name instead of calling you by your YouTube tagline. It's good to hear, JP, man. Uh, it's. I'm glad that you actually took the time out to let me know what's up. This is something I'm really still thinking of. If I'm gonna start doing like a weekly, what's up thing, so we get all conversate and know what's up with each other. Like even right now, I got into my place and it's freezing cold here in Toronto, Canada. So I'm just trying to get inside and get warm. So hopefully, we can keep this thing going, and I'm gonna stay on here until for the next maybe 2 hours. Oh, I've seen some of your videos, guys. Man, you guys moved up to a lot of weight. I'm kind of jealous sometimes with some of the videos I saw that you guys are pulling off here. I'm still right now. I'm just trying to hit 315 on my bench. My bench has been the only, I will say, lift that I'm just crying at. I'm trying to get that one up, and it's just not happening right now. I actually just started recently changing the way I do my deadlifts, and I believe that it's giving me a lot more stability on it. What I bench right now, my best bench is 270. So, basically a plate till I hit that 405 or that 315, excuse me. Oh, how do I build up to it? I usually just try to go up to about 5 reps each time, or each 5 to 10 pound increments. Once I get there, and plus I don't usually work out with anybody, so I don't really got a spotter. So I don't really want to test. I don't really test out my potential amount of weight because again, safety is safety, right? Uh, More recently, I started using a lot of power racks, so that really does give you more of the safety, concerns that anything else would give you. So, incorporating the power racks is really helping me really actually test out how far I can really bench. And Troy, that is a good bench, buddy. 285 is really good. I know. When it comes to the benches, I believe it's more of a mental thing, and I'm mentally strong in many other ways and aspects, but for some reason that bar being above my head is in my neck, and watching all those YouTube videos and Instagram feeds and all that stuff kind of psychs you out when it comes to stuff like that. Oh, so you keep your reps between like 1 to 3 or 4, eh? That is a good way of even building your strength too. So that you can't go wrong with that. Even right now, I'm just following a peaking program because I'm gonna go and hit my third. Yeah, definitely. Yes, I've been getting better as I get more and more mature in the gym and mature in the as a whole. The whole aspect of getting my head into it and not thinking about the weight as heavy or as a weight. What's going on, Dre? Good to see that you popping in. I'm glad to see you, man. What's my overhead press PR? I just hit 205 in the last video. If you saw that video, that was my last PR there for that. Hopefully, I can get to the 225 that I've been trying to hit for a minute now. So that is definitely what I'm trying to do. But yeah, back to you, JP. That the bench press is really something I'm really trying to get up because again, it's been struggling for a hot minute, and no matter how much I try to lock in, like dial it in my head that you got to take every single cue when it comes to your bench. The bench just seems to be that one that always mentally it screws you up. And even when it comes to your breathing, your bracing, everything has to be like perfect or you're going to fail. And that is something that I still trying to. Do I use the slingshot? I've wanted to. but I just haven't made the purchase yet, and commercial gyms just don't come with no damn slingshot, right? So unless I'm going to go and grab it myself, and again, going back into the slingshot, using the slingshot is something that you should have a buddy or somebody that you're training with there for you, because again, the way that the slingshot works is that it's like right there. So unless you're even if you're using like one of those uh, bench suits, you have to have it's gonna keep you at a locked position. So if anything happens, you're pretty much just arms. You're kind of like stuck. And I don't really want to be in that position, especially with 250, 300 pounds on top of you, right? You can't really move your arms when it's locked into a spot. So if I was to get a slingshot, it would probably be I'd probably be training with somebody so I could actually get to use the slingshot properly and have the safety of somebody actually being able to take the weight off and put it where it's got to be. Because even like I said, even if I use the power rack, it'd be like a hard thing to do when you have your arms stuck in a certain position, right? Have you used it? I'll ask your opinion. Have you used the? How do you feel using the slingshot? Definitely gonna try using it one day. I've seen a few of them, but the prices that they've shown for it. I've looked on the Mark Bell's what is it called again? Jesus. I looked on his website, and for the prices that they're selling that thing is crazy. And I'm not saying that it's a bad product, but for something I probably used maybe once, because again, like I was just saying, I couldn't see myself really buying one. I was like, if I had a buddy that had one, then that's a different story. Pac-Man. I haven't played Pac-Man in a long time. I haven't played Pac-Man back on at the original Xbox. I don't even do they even have that for PS4 or or Xbox One? I haven't even tried that. If they do have it on there, I know they have the ability to play some of the older games as well. I haven't really tried doing that one, Troy. So what's going on, Dre? You just about to go hit the gym, or are you just coming back from work? What's up with you today? I hear you, Dre. It's you're always trying to get better and better when it comes to this YouTube thing. I see some of these guys, doing a lot of things, and that'll help you a lot more in the car too, is to be able to film all your stuff, right? Like you got, no, I think everybody's that actually drives has their dash cam and doing their whole thing on there too. Oh, how is the rest thing going too, man? I totally that I don't even see you wear the thing in your videos anymore. How's your wrist doing? Like how is the doctor saying you're good, or you need to take some more recovery? That's a good idea, JP. It's good to yeah. I should try doing that with the knee wraps. Well, I don't really use the knee wraps until I go heavy, and I use actually sleeves than the wraps. So I really don't go and do that until actually, again, going heavy. Even the same belt, I don't really like touching it at all until I, you know, really feel that either I'm exhausted or I really need to actually incorporate it into the workout at that time. JP, don't get me started when it comes to going into a Walmart. Walmart, I swear, it's a sin for every single person. It's, and I won't even. I'm not gonna, hate on the ladies, but you take your lady to a Walmart and you are unfortunate. It's like going to a clothes store. You are walking everywhere in every aisle, looking at everything. But that being said, I personally love going into Walmart. There's three locations in a Walmart I go into. I go into the sports section. I go into the video game section. Actually, I should say, did I say four? Yeah, the video game section, the sports section where they have all the weights. Because sooner or later, I would hope to, I don't know, not say have my own personal gym, but have a nice, good set of weights. Like personally, I like going to the commercial gym. I love going to Good Life. That's here in Toronto. But there's times where you want to just be home, sit in front of the TV, do some push-ups, do some curls, or do whatever you got to do. And I got personally right now a set of 25s and a set of 35 dumbbells and a clean rack or pull-up rack. So I could really do more with it when it comes to building myself something at home. How about you guys? How about guys yourself? Do you guys keep anything at home, or you guys just really just go to hit the gym and do it at the gym? And of course, Troy, four plates is always impressive. 405 is definitely impressive. It's almost like you hitting 205, or excuse me, 225 on the bench for the first time. It's definitely a good thing to hit. When you finally hit it, you feel like a champ. And I definitely did when I first hit. Because I remember like back in the day, my brother always hated on me for not liking squats. I didn't like squats because, again, goes right back to what I was saying about the bench press. You see so many horror stories of people like tilted to the left, tilted to the right, and weights falling all over the damn place. So it kind of like, again, mind screwed me. I'm not gonna cuss because YouTube and cussing, but it kind of mind screwed me when it comes to doing the squats. Plus, I was a sprinter and then did a lot of relay back in the day when I was in school in track and field and stuff. So my knees are they're touch and go. I'll say that they have their times where my knees are great and I could do whatever I want and squat heavy, do whatever. And then there's days where I was like, I ain't gonna touch this because I know it's gonna hurt. So that being said, let's see here. Like I was telling you guys, when I'm doing it on my iPad here, I gotta touch the screen for it to show me what you guys are actually saying. Yeah, Troy, I saw that you have your own gym. You guys have you have a lot of weights in your stuff in your thing there. You personally started from scratch, or did you like what kind of stuff do you have in there? I've seen you guys have, or I've seen you do the bench and the deadlift yourself. And yeah, Dre, hopefully that is one of my goals. I would love to get into the personal training like everybody's like doing, but I I'm not. I don't feel that I'm at the place where I could actually teach. Like I could teach to a certain extent, but I don't think that I have all that's necessary. Not everybody has all that's necessary to be a teacher. You know what I mean? Like we all have knowledge on diet, and we all have knowledge on lifting weights. We all have knowledge on thing, but I think that way too many people go into personal training not knowing how to train. Like they can barely work out themselves and fix their own issues when it comes to the diet, the balance, the lifestyle. But yet you're going to teach others on how to do that same thing. I don't know. That's my opinion. Even seeing guys in the gym as personal trainers, I wonder what is up with that whole thing. That doesn't make any sense. How are you going to train somebody when you look out of shape? You could be, yes, understandably, some people could be, you know, fluffy. I'll use that word fluffy, but if if you're gonna teach, you gotta look the part. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you gotta look, built like an ox, but look the part. I personally, even myself, if somebody's gonna train me, I want you to, I want to be able to shoot for what you got. I want to be able to shoot for, and I would personally love to get, going back to you, Dre, about, getting the thing. I would love to get my own gym. Hopefully, sooner or later, hopefully before age gets to me, I really would like to do that. And shoot, we're in the same city. Maybe we should open up our own gym and do something, hook something up real good for the town. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Luis, what's up, brother? It's good to see you. I didn't really expect you to come in. I remember you were saying that you had classes and stuff, but I'm glad to see you here, man. What's up with you? Kevin, my brother, how you doing? What's up? Okay, okay. See, Luis. So Luis is teaching people. Luis, you see, you're a good example of somebody that should be teaching somebody. You look the part. You know you have the knowledge, and you show people by, somebody by example. Like I said, some people in even the personal gym that I go to, or not the personal gym, but the commercial gym that I go to, do not look the part. They do not show that they have the experience, and not everything you can learn from a book. You got to be able to apply it to everything that you are, doing, right? So that is my opinion. Again, call me a hater, call me whatever you want, but I don't see a person that is not really looking like, even if you're a teacher, not even just a personal trainer. Like if you're a teacher, and if I'm asking you a question and you do not, you're skimming around it, you have a close idea, but you're not giving me the exact way to answer that question, I can't understand you being a teacher. I don't know. If you're a teacher and you have to refer to a book just like I would be doing, what's the point of teaching? I just don't understand that. There's a certain cap or a certain part that you should be really knowing to be able to give that kind of knowledge. I'm glad to see that cold is almost gone, Kevin. How long did you have that? I think I wasn't feeling that well for a while, but it was like a week the most. I feel like I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like you had it for like a good 2 weeks there, man. Was there something that you were taking, or? Oh, just recently. It was just a Saturday. Okay. Oh, psychological therapy. I hear you, buddy. Yeah, like I said, you have knowledge on that, and you have some knowledge on the fitness game too. So whatever, shoot, you could turn that into a double business right there. You could do both of those things and then smash it into one. You could be like a guru when it comes to all those things. You could hit somebody psychologically and physically. You know what I mean? And opening up your own gym it's a good idea to open up your own gym. But the thing is, like, if you open up your own gym, it's like if you wanted to like expand and get clients, or I shouldn't even say clients, get the ability to have like people come into your gym, it's like hella crazy. There's like a buttload of things you got to follow, and rules and regulations, and being able to take care of people's yada yada yadas. Oh, okay, Kev. So Friday night you were okay, and then it was just a bug. And then okay, so it wasn't a flu. Ooh, okay. Well, hopefully we that is done with, and you can start. I think what's the what a Fitster. You could get your Fitster thing going right back again, and hopefully accomplish what you guys are trying to accomplish with this collaboration and stuff. I'm glad to see everybody's really working hard on getting these gains. Crystal, what's up? I'm good. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad that you took the time to come and check out the live stream. I was saying to these guys that I was saying earlier in this live stream as well that maybe I'm thinking instead of being late to it every time and doing it and having a video up on the Thursday, maybe I'll just do What's Up Wednesday every Wednesday, doing it live with you guys. So I don't know, something I'm thinking about. You guys let me know what you guys think of that. Yeah, and I could see that this chat is really starting to, is going off here. I hope that more and more, people see this and really wanna, jump in. Again, this doesn't even have to be fitness related. Just, speak. Feel free. There is no banning, no punishment, no YouTube algorithm controlling us and dangling us with their puppet strings. None of that. Everybody's free to say whatever they want. I hope, like I said, last time I did this live stream, it was on the computer, but you know, this right now is off of my iPad and it's streaming perfectly fine. So I'm happy that you guys are making the time to, are sharing the time to actually come and check out this live stream because again, we're all struggling in finding ways, especially these days. It's so many things that we got personally going on. I don't even know how I have to ask you guys, how do you manage to get all these things done in 24-hour time span? Like even for me, for example, I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I hit the gym. I go to work. I come back here, try to put together a video as fast as I possibly can. Finish the video maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock, the earliest in the morning, and then I have to wake up at 5:30 again. And I've been doing that. This is why I keep telling you guys I'm exhausted. So I don't know what you guys do to get, how you guys do it. Like I find it hard to even keep commenting, being able to watch other people's videos. Like this is why I don't know if you guys noticed. I usually by the weekend that's when I try to catch up with everybody's video and try to at least say something because again I don't want nobody to feel that I'm ignoring them or feel that I'm not paying attention to their videos. It's just that my day just keeps flowing and I don't know how you guys do it. I hardly even find the time. Yeah, Luis, there's a lot of behind the scenes things and like I've been watching Chris Jones for a minute when he first opened up his I'm sure you guys know who Chris Jones is. When he first opened up his gym and everything, it's like he was telling us like the amount of things that you got to do and like even I don't even believe that he has like his gym is still more personal and for training than expanded into trying to train a whole bunch or like have a commercial type of gym. Like he just does it for just helping his clientele. Like Dre was saying, if I was to do it myself, I'd do the same thing. I try to do it for more of a personal, just trying to train clientele and stuff like that. But at the same side, you're paying. You have to make sure that you're getting your money's worth for who you're training because if you're paying say, $2,000 a month and you're training people only worth 800 a month, you're really losing, at the end of the day. So it's really something that you really gotta think about and you know get it done. Wow. Devin said bonjour. He hitting us with the French right now. Comment ça va? You know what I mean? I got some of that. We learned that we learned a lot of the French in school as well. I believe it. I don't know if it's everywhere in Canada, but I believe it's like grade four up to ça, ça va bien. Okay. Comme si comme ça when it comes to me, brother. He's jumping into that too, eh? Kevin, yes, the whole monetization. If you could put a video together, man, I would definitely love to watch that. I understand exactly where they're going with that whole monetization thing, but like I said in my one of my videos, I don't even want to touch that because it's a hit and miss kind of thing when it comes to everybody, and I really don't want to press the wrong person's buttons or say one wrong thing because again, you all you gotta do is just get them blast and blast and blast. And one thing I hate, and I've said it in my like tag Q&A, I hate stress and nagging and stuff like that. So I'd be the last person I want to see have in that kind of thing. Yes, JP, Island Aesthetics, Devin is here. My boy, my boy mortgage space on steals. Let's see. There you go. So 300K and pays 1,000 a month, and then again, you have to make sure that you got enough clientele to make sure you can pay for all that kind of stuff, right? That's the thing when it comes to having your own gym. Like, if I was to start up my own gym, and I might sound like a cheapskate or a cheap butt, but I'd probably do it in my like a garage or a buddy's garage or really. And I'm not just saying just a garage cold and everything. I'd probably insulate it, et cetera, et cetera. But I'll make sure that somebody's close and somebody I know, if not even only even make my own, have my own house and have my own garage. But I'd start small because again, you're renting out a space. You're not sure how fast you're gonna grab clientele, and then when you do, you got to make sure that the wage that you're actually charging is able to actually sustain the space that you're actually having. Dominica, how you doing? What's up? Glad to see that you came in and you know coming in and saying hi to everybody. It's good to see you. From tired to trained, what's up? Like, it's good to see you too, brother. More Torontonians. I'm seeing a lot of Canadians coming up in here. I'm the happy guy right now. This is great stuff. Oh, okay, okay. So he actually offers other people to train inside the gym as well. Okay, that is a smart idea right there. See, I didn't even think of that. Until we open another gym. Oh man, Dre, this man, we're gonna have to find out exactly what this man's secret sauce is because it seems like he's got the sauce when it comes to making this gym thing happen. Shoot, I feel like I'm just wasting my time in a good life right now. Like, good, god damn. And Devin, I'll definitely jump on your live stream. I'm starting to see more and more how great live streaming is, and I'm glad to get to see that you guys are actually coming in and saying hi. I'm gonna be on for another maybe hour and a half. So anybody else that's on, make sure you notify them, or hopefully they get a notification just seeing that this is going on right now and come and jump in. My man says he loves the pancakes at night with peanut butter. Bro, you love your peanut butter like I like candy. And trust me, I like candy. Trust me, it's hard sometimes to stay on a diet and not eat candy because candy is my go-to carb when it comes to just on a daily basis. Crystal, breakfast at night. So you're more of like a Denny's or Cora's or breakfast place kind of gal, eh?
See, it seems like everybody's getting something to eat. Why ain't I eating right now? I'm not trying to look like a pig in front of everybody, so that's why I ain't eating right now. But trust me, I'm hungry. But man, it's good to see so many people on here. This is exciting. Yeah, the gym idea is a 5-year plan, and I definitely want to jump on that gym starting membership or gym thing going. That's a deal, Devin. You got the Thursdays, I got the Wednesday. What's up Wednesdays, and we got Devin. You got to make a theme name for your show though, bro. You gotta have something to set up with it. I want to start doing the live stream thing. What do you guys think? Every Wednesday, What's Up Wednesday, instead of me doing a video on the Wednesday and putting it on Thursday, What's Up Wednesday live on actual Wednesday. Dre's like, Trump won't let me live in the states. Come on, bro. I I I I'm not a big on Trump, but I don't think he's trying to hold us back, especially us being Canadian. We're like right next door. He might try to take all of our oil and our stuff like that, but I don't think he's trying to stop us from coming in there. Now, if we were coming from like from the Mexican border or from North Korea, that's a whole different story altogether. But I don't think he's trying to stop us Canadians over here, man. I really should eat, but that's all right. I could wait. Like I've been telling you guys, and I told you guys in that last video, I'm doing some fasted cardio right now, or fasted cardio. I'm doing some intermittent fasting right now, so I became really good at just holding off on the eating and then making sure that I eat on a good time. At a good amount of food at the time that I do eat it. Ooh, Five Guys. Five Guys is nice. Like Five Guys has that old school taste when it comes to their food. Like, some of that, like, who could I compare Five Guys to? Five Guys got that like everything is on that nice good oil, that nice good, like even their burgers are fried almost like Licks. Licks used to be even good back in the day too, but Licks they really lost their touch when it comes to their food. They have another place called like the Smith Brothers. I like myself a good steak. Red meat is not always or not really the best thing to eat, but I like myself some good steak. I don't remember the last time I had a good steak, but the last time I did have it, it was really great. Any steak eaters in here? Ooh, I'm glad to hear that, Crystal. Yeah, I'm really trying to incorporate the whole live streaming thing. Live streaming is a really really good way to be able to talk to everybody on certain topics. And again, like I said, What's Up Wednesday is more to be for everybody to share their own feelings on everything instead of just having just fitness related. I'm not saying I hate, but I hate that we put the lifestyle as just a closed box. I really want us to all be able to share, our own personal things, and that's why I thought of the whole "What's Up Wednesday" kind of thing, right? I didn't even think about it. Yes, you don't have an intro, Devin. Yeah, you definitely got make an intro. Make an intro. Like, who's got a cool intro? Logan. I forgot what his name is, but Logan has that has a smooth transition from showing his name, like this, it's covering his name and it smoothly goes off of the screen. That is an awesome intro. I even my intro. I like my intro too. Like when I first created it, I was quite surprised, and I actually been wanting to change it over the last couple of years that I've had my YouTube. But I liked it so much that I really just said, screw it. I'll just keep my intro the way it is. And bro, we love your Sunday talks. You keep up the Sunday talks. Sunday talks is an awesome thing. And it go again, just like how I'm saying with the What's Up Wednesday. The Sunday talks is it really just it's good to just have somebody talk and share what their personal feelings are and what their thoughts of is in their personal life, and not only just in their personal life, but just how they feel about certain things, certain topics, in certain situations. And keep doing that thing. It works well, and it's been one of your go-to things. Again, I don't even know how you managed to record it on the again, just like I just been saying about this What's Up Wednesday. I don't know how you'll be able to record like the video for Sunday and still get it up like Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Like, how do you do it? I'm still, like I said, and I said earlier in this live stream, I don't know how you guys find the time to pull off as much as you pull off, comment on as many people as you comment on, work, go to school, and make YouTube work. Like, I'm not saying that I'm struggling that much, but it seems like a hell of a hard thing to do. Like, I don't go that in depth into editing and everything like I've seen some other YouTubers go into doing, but it's like, damn. I've never had Johnny Rockets. I need to go to the States and try out some of the food places that you guys got out there, because we don't got no Johnny Rockets. We got the second term things. We got all the things that you know Canada actually allows America to bring to us. Like, we got a Target, and we got a crappy version of Target, and that got thrown out like real quick. Yeah, I would love myself a nice New York sirloin or a nice T-bone steak. Oh man, a T-bone steak. Oh. And McDonald's is not the worst. McDonald's has been trying with this whole cafe thing to make their food a little bit more edible. Uh, I myself personally, on a super bulking cheat day, I would eat the crap out of some McNuggets. Give me some McNuggets, like a 20 pack, 40 pack. I'm devouring those things. Sorry for the brief lapse. Like I said, I'm not using my laptop this time, thank God. I'm really just scrolling. Have to touch the screen to scroll and see what you guys are actually saying. Thanks, Luis. Yes, and trust me, that intro was like, it was the first or second time that I actually just scrolling around on the internet trying to find like a new intro, because I follow a lot of the YouTube knowledge experts on how to make your thing be better and be good, and they didn't really tell you that much things on how to make your things better. They kind of just gave you like the no matter who you went to, they always gave you like the flat, like bare basic or bare bone basics on how to get people to pay attention to your stuff. And even now, I don't believe I even skimmed the top of what is necessary to make a good YouTube channel. Like I said, this YouTube thing. I know when people say that you need to be consistent. Yes, you can be consistent, till your heart's content. But there is a strategy strategy, and I'm still, even after 2 years of doing this thing, haven't figured out this strategy, and still be able to, you know, keep your personal life, keep your work life, keep your gym life, keep all that kind of stuff, and still be able to, do the whole YouTube thing. And that's why they say that YouTube, you can't really look at it as a job or anything like that. You gotta be really enjoy, doing what we're doing here. Give me a second. 60 Sunday talks. Well, you keep on working on it. Make another 60 for 2018. Your Sunday talks are awesome, brother. Wow, Crystal. She said she's still sitting on the Christmas footage. This girl's serious. Well, hurry up and put those together because we would like to see what happened in Christmas because we're about to hit Valentine's Day and you're here still sitting on Christmas stuff. Come on now. Really, Dre? You gotta get rid of your outro. Why you gotta get rid of your outro, man? Well, you trying to make use proper use of the view time or stuff like that, or do you have something else that you're probably gonna replace it with, or like what's your plan with that? Adobe Premiere Pro is I love Premiere Pro, Devin. I love every aspect of. Like I was really hesitant in the beginning of when I first started doing YouTube. What did I use? I used Cyberlink Power Director. Was it Power Director Cyberlink? They have like so many different types of editing programs, but that one it was really nice. Like even for as you guys know, I say bullet at the end of my videos. It had like a shatter screen. I still haven't figured out how to make the shatter screen on Premiere Pro, but the shatter screen after I shoot the bullet, it was an awesome thing. But so that's why I put on the one that I got now, the Premiere Pro. I put the splatter, which is a paint splatter after I shoot the bullets. You can't really have that on YouTube. Having a gunfire, any of that bomby stuff either. So I use the actual gun splatter, and that's what I use for the end of my videos. Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro is good too, but I believe Final Cut Pro is for more Mac users, and I don't even think they make it for Windows users, but that's more of a Mac thing, and Macs are awesome. Macs their their pluses and minuses, but you know I wish I do. I wish I had the ability to test out Final Cut Pro. I'm sure that there, like any program, there's something that's better on there that other programs don't have, right? Crystal, she's like Brandon hates me when I, say me and Dre's intros. I'm glad that you actually like, I actually. It's funny that you say that when you are saying your outro. Like I really, really, I that kills me. That's something I actually can't wait for. I can't wait to get to the end to actually hear you say that every time you finish your video studio. Is there a particular camera you're looking to get, Devin? I've been trying to get a 4K camera for a hot minute now, but those things are so gosh darn expensive. It's like a good like 2K, and I ain't trying to spend 2K on a 4K. You know what I mean? Uh, right now, I'm using the Sony HX80, I believe, right now, and even it's a really good quality camera, but they're making such good and better cameras. I would love to find something that is a reasonable price and still give you what you want. Like even my, like I made that video with the cell phone. The cell phones could do it. It's just that I don't know. It's just not the same. When you use your cell phone and you're using a camera, it's just so much better. It's so much better. Yeah, Max Jr. I think he really should. I don't know, make a playlist or make. If you guys don't know who Max Jr. is, look him up. Real good powerlifter, real funny guy. I'm a big fan of his as well. But he makes a lot of, if you're using Adobe Premiere Pro, a lot of helpful things how to do it. He doesn't give you all the things you want to know because, again, you don't want somebody biting your style when you're doing your editing. But he tells you just enough to be able to do it yourself, but it doesn't tell you all the sneaks and the tips and tricks on, getting it done. Where am I? I'm still trying to catch up with you guys. You guys type faster than I can, gosh darn, talk. I guess that's the unfortunate side of doing live stream, but don't worry, I'll catch up with everybody's comment here. Yeah, Premiere, I think it probably is a step up. But again, like I was saying, there's probably something in, you know, Final Cut Pro because I know a few people are even a few good YouTubers that use Final Cut Pro and they say that it's epic over even Premiere. So I personally I use Premiere. I've been using. I just like I said in one of my videos. I just upgraded to the 2018, and I love that even more. If you guys notice that, when I say AKA and it shows my name and everything, that's something they just improved that on 2018's version of Final Cut Pro. They never had that ability back in the day, so it gives me a nice little caption to say my name and have the lower thirds. That's what they call them, the lower thirds. You didn't have the lower thirds in the 2017 version of it either. Yeah, you're right, Louise. Final Cut Pro, I believe, like even for the bare bone version of it, is like a good 150 Canadian. I don't know how much the conversion is into American, but that is an expensive product to use. Even the Premiere Pro, there's different things of the versions of it, and depending on what you're actually trying to get on your editing software, you gotta pay out the booty to be able to use it. Now, if you guys notice that I'm trying to, PG my words, who knows who's watching, so I ain't trying to, say anything that might, flip the bird or flip the wrong thing. And yes, we are not monetized. You can say whatever the hell you want, but I ain't trying to do anything that's gonna, you know, put me at nothing, right? Okay. Hey Dre, what is the FCPX? I don't even know what that is, but so if you could break that down for me, I would love to know what that is. Sony Vegas Pro, I've I've actually tried the Sony Vegas Pro. I don't know that even when I was using the Sony Vegas, it seemed really, I don't know, clunky, and I feel like it really is draining to your CPU and your computer's ability to process it. I don't know. It's only like I said for some reason I've used the same the Premiere Pro, and it does have the same clunkiness to it, but it actually gives you the ability to change the amount of what's the word, RAM or whatever the thing is, to actually not take or have so much of an impact on your system. Like it could go from anywhere from like 1/4 to 1/8, et cetera, et cetera. But that goes right back into the same 4K talk. When I put the 4K imagery into the Adobe Premiere Pro, it really killed it. And even when you put it to like the lowest of things, it really still, killed its ability to even process the thing. Like it would normally take me 3 to 4 hours to really put together a real decent looking video, and even when I was doing that 4K stuff, it was just like 4, 5, 6, 7 hours of just waiting for my computer to keep up with you know information process with the whole 4K thing. So 4K, it's good. It's good visually, but it is I'm not gonna use the word for your computer. Yeah, I want to get a Canon. I'm with Sony right now. I like Sony stuff, but I'm the kind of person, if I'm using one thing for a certain amount of time, I want to go to like a different thing. Like say I have a Sharp TV, I want to go to an LG next. I don't like doing the same thing except for my phone. I'll admit that. I'll keep going Apple to Apple to Apple, but because I don't know about you guys, but if you had an Android and you go from an Android to like an Apple, you don't want to go back. Like unless you had like some really terrible experience, you never want to go back. Hold on, did I just see Luis is gone? All right, Luis, you take care, brother. It's good. I'm glad to see that you came in and spent some time with me. I'm glad that you even saw that what's up Wednesday. 'Cause I was actually thinking that everybody was gonna forget and not really even notice that I had it up. And I'm glad to see that you guys actually even if it's 1 minute, spend the time with me on my live stream. So I appreciate you guys as much as you or whoever might or might not think. Yeah, you're right, Dre. A lot of good YouTubers still use the 1080. I love the 1080. 1080 looks real awesome, but you always want to be better, get better, or upgrade, right? So you know, and you're right, Kevin. 4K does need to be rendered down, and especially when you do mix it with the 1080p stuff, you actually do have to render it down, or it just doesn't. Your computer again doesn't perform right when it has so much different values of information going into it. And you're right, Dre. It is good to focus on the content and good lighting, especially the good lighting. I wish that sometimes when I'm doing this whole vlog thing that I had better lighting, not only inside but outside as well. But when you're taking videos during the nighttime and stuff like that, it's kind of makes it kind of hard to actually think about the light. Or what I try to do is I try to stay around like a lamppost so you can actually get the light from there. You know what I mean? Damn, you guys are typing quick. All right. Oh, Devin, you are using new lighting. I thought so. I could see that. Like, I like that you guys, you and Dre, you guys are using. I keep thinking that you guys have got a new camera or something, but I do notice that the quality is just like you guys' faces, obviously, especially just pop. Like, it really shows that you guys are using different lighting. And maybe I should invest in. I do have a lighting system, or lighting kit myself, but I don't know. I just can't get the quality, and this is why I like the Adobe Premiere Pro because you get to use the color correction. I'm really just starting to get more used to the whole color correction thing. So that being said and that being done, it really does make things look a little bit better, even though the lighting is still the same kind of lighting as before. Like I'm using the lighting system, our lighting kit that has like a light here and a light here, and then has like that middle light right around the middle of you. Really, Crystal? Your camera won't upload in 1080? Like, really? So what do you do? Is it something that your settings won't allow you to do, or like what's happens there? Oh, these guys are using the wicked cameras up in here. All right. So I really need to get my camera game up. I don't use a mirrorless camera. Like the mirrorless cameras, it gives you the obviously the ability to change your lenses and you know things like that. I need to really upgrade in this thing. They say to use what you got, but sometimes it's good to actually upgrade and make your things better. You know what I mean? Where are we? Now these guys are talking about collecting. I still have mine. I started off with one of those little tiny cannons that running off of 720p, and that was like a hard thing to deal with, and especially when you don't have the rotating flip thing. I like having the rotating flip camera to be able to see what exactly you know that you guys are recording or that you're recording. So it kind of makes it a little bit harder. All right, Devin, we'll be here, bro. Kevin's like, I'm the fitness troll. Not even, brother. You are one of the most supportive, actually, people on YouTube right now, in my opinion. So, troll, I wouldn't call you that at all. Yeah, you guys are really putting me into a thing where I think I should get myself a mirrorless. At least a mirrorless is more cheaper than a damn 4K camera because those things are hella expensive. Or it should be more like I forget who I say is it Luke, where you could use like different cameras and get it from like different angles. I think that would be a great idea to actually do, right? Instead of just because me personally, the way I do my thing is I really try to place the camera in different angles. If you get into different angles from the different cameras at the same time, that's even cooler looking, cooler way of doing things, in my opinion. Crystal, that's unfortunate. I remember you were saying about the whole migraines thing. That is a real unfortunate thing to deal with, especially when you have so many ideas and so many things you want to do, and you know, little things like that hampers your ways or your abilities to do things. But I think your lighting is perfect. The places that you decide to take your videos is fine. So I wouldn't really change, anything like that. Dre's got like four. Is it four or three? Yeah, it's three different lenses. Jesus. I again really need to upgrade. You guys are really making me real jelly up in here. And what's a softbox? Man, you guys got me having to do some darn research over here. Is that like a lighting kit or use 5100K daylight or daytime light? Where do you guys buy your lighting from? I bought my lighting kit from, I believe it was Amazon a few years ago. Like even a softbox. Is this a softbox or a lighting kit, and where can you buy it? Because again, like I said, you guys' videos are really popping, and I would love to understand or know where you guys get that from. And Crystal, I don't think YouTube has a conspiracy against you. Look at you. You just hit 500. You are doing just fine. You are where I'm trying to be at the end of this year. So you're doing just fine, girl. Oh, okay. So it's just a bulb and the lighting stand. Okay, now that makes sense. All right, you guys got me having to go on to here and find out what this lighting equipment is. This softbox. Jesus. Maybe I could get my stuff looking as good as y'all's. Jesus. Kevin's got 7 lenses. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. He's a photography kind of guy. Oh, that's why when you were showing the quality of your last giveaway there, you were showing those pictures because it does. Oh, now it all makes sense. Never mind. Slow Curtis will catch up sooner or later. No, this thing is saying softbox lighting kit is 52.99 on Amazon. Now I don't know if I'm looking at the same softbox thing that you guys. I don't know if you guys can see that. Ill. Yeah, that's a little better. It's 2 million. You know what I mean? I'm glad to provide as much as the little I can provide to anybody. I'm glad that they are watching what I'm providing. I think I finally caught up now. Oh man, those are a lot of lenses you got there, Kevin. And real good lenses too. Jesus, the 55 by 250. Those are that's a real and that those are not cheap lenses either. Yeah, I was kind of hesitant about the whole vlogging things before, but it's grown on me. I'm really getting used to it. I'm glad to share what I go through on a daily basis or what I'm doing with you guys, and I'm glad to see that you guys are receiving it as well as you guys are. Wow, Crystal, did you just hit the age question? That was something that I actually I when I first made my channel, that was the first thing I wanted to do. And then a friend of mine was like, "Stop doing that." And I actually was like, "No, this is that. I think that suits me, and I feel that that's for me, and I don't see anybody else doing it. So that's why I wanted to do the AKA. Just because again, you want to make sure people know it's just as known as your AKA. Really, Kevin, it's actually lesser quality. But you say like $159 like it's cheap. But I guess when you have, a lot of more expensive things, 159 would probably be cheap. All right, Tuan, what's going on, buddy? What's up? I'm glad that you actually, clicked on and said just to say hi. Even if it's just to say hi, that's a minute of your time. I appreciate, and I can't wait to see that video that you're editing right now. We are all close, but just like I would never ask a woman what her age is. I think it should be vice versa. Don't ask a person what their age is. Shoot, we're all 21. All right, we're all 18. We're all youngins, young and poppin'. Says somebody with some grays and a couple wrinkles, etc. Dre's like, I'm old. Come on now. Come on now. Yes, age is beautiful. Shoot. I'm happy for my age. I don't know about y'all. Like they say, age comes wisdom, right? See, that's a perfect example. He is that age, and that man doesn't look a year older than 25. You're absolutely right there, Crystal. Age really is something that most really don't get to enjoy, and that's because we put ourselves under so much pressure to get so much done that we don't really get to enjoy it. That goes back to, like I said, living that stress-free lifestyle. Oh, that C.T. Fletcher documentary, that is epic. Actually, that I can't even lie. I consider myself a manly man, but even watching that C.T. Fletcher Netflix special thing or that documentary brought a tear to my eye, especially when he's I'm not even gonna give you no spoilers, but you'll probably get a tear, if not once, at least twice during that documentary there. And it's pretty sad that what he's going through right now. I really do hope that he manages to get that heart because a man that has shared so much of his heart to not have enough to spare for himself. That is a sad thing to see and see happen. Yeah, some men age very well. Like, look at Cindy Crawford. Cindy Crawford is what, in her early 50s now? That woman is as beautiful as she was when she was like 21. So, y'all ladies do age very well too. I've never seen the fisheye lens though, Kevin. What is the best thing that lens has, or that lens has the ability to do? She's got millions. See, look at Kevin. Kevin is 57 and killing it. And trust me, you look darn fine for yourself there too, fellow. Oh, okay, that's what it does. So almost like it gives you like that telescopic look to the video. And she does got millions. She can afford to have her own doctor, you know, plaster her face the way they really wanted to have. That's a good question, Devin. To buy a lens new or used, I personally, I would actually buy it used, but I would want to test it out before I actually like give the money purchasing it. Like I could not buy something like that over like eBay or Amazon or anything like that. See, look at Dre for example. He bought his camera and his lens used, but he bought two of them brand new. And have you had any problems with your stuff there, Dre? For example, sometimes it can be a hit and miss too. Sometimes you could have a real person genuinely want to, sell a product, and then like Kevin's saying, you have the crooked. I'm not gonna say explicits, but the crooked person that will go and have something damaged and just want to get rid of it and know that people can't test it out at the time as they're buying it, and sell you crap. So pretty much is at your own whim. If the person looks shady, don't buy it. I wouldn't. I didn't even know that Henry sold used products. Did they really? Oh, okay. I did not even know that. See, having live stream is awesome for me because as I'm talking, I'm learning. So you guys are dropping knowledge bombs on me. Got me on my cell phone here searching for this stuff while I'm talking. No, I've heard that name, the Peter McKinnon name sounds familiar. Just didn't know he was from Toronto. I'm still trying to get my thumbnail to look as epic as you guys' thumbnails. I pretty much just use the same kind of things all the time, and you know, it works for me. Oh, really? So not only does does this Peter guy do his own thing real well, he actually gives people the opportunity to grow themselves. That's a real good guy there. Shoot, I'm trying to go from what I got right now to 500. This man's got people going from 2K to 6K in 2 hours. God damn. That man has 1,653,000 followers or subscribers. That is serious YouTuber game right there. But you can't have that many followers if you're not good at what you do, right? So, shoot, I'll take your guys' advice and follow that gentleman. Nice outro, Crystal. That was awesome. And I can't wait to see. I'm still got to catch up with all your guys' videos. I unfortunately, like I've been saying, I haven't had time to even at work be able to watch anybody's videos. So hopefully between after I finish this live stream, what time is it right now? In the next 20 minutes. Between then and actually, bedtime, hopefully I can catch up with all you guys' videos. And to anybody that's actually watching this after I do this live stream, I apologize to anybody that thinks that I'm not watching their videos. Unfortunately, I just haven't had the time to really do that. And I don't know about you guys, but just like you were saying in your last video there, Kevin, for some reason, like I have friends and people that I've been subscribed to, and YouTube is just unsubscribe me, and it's kind of hard because that's the way I keep up with everybody is by actually looking and watching this the subscription feed. Like I don't really go from like channel to channel to channel to look to see if somebody's uploaded anything. I really try to just go through the feed, and like the feed gives you like at least like four, I believe 4 days worth of videos, or 4 days worth of content depending on how many people you're subscribed to. So I try to just like make a playlist and just go through as many people as I possibly can. But when you're not actually so when you're not subscribed to nobody, because the thing is thinking that you're not subscribed to them, you kind of miss out on seeing people's videos. And that's where they caught me, where I'm having to see friends commenting on other people's videos and wondering how come nobody's commenting on mine, when they're thinking that, hey, this man's it's a screw job, or just trying to in it for something other than and that's totally not what this thing is all about. YouTube really needs to fix this algorithm and fix the things that they're trying to help people with, because people are here trying to put their work out for others, and when others are having their bias thrown behind it because of YouTube not allowing you to stay subscribed to them, it kind of sucks. All right, Crystal, you take care, girl. Hopefully that video comes out. I'm gonna make sure that as soon as I get the notification, and hopefully again YouTube hasn't screwed me, I could see it and watch that video. And I hope so, Dre. I hope you are right about that. I hope we all do hit 100K soon. I I, I believe we worked, if not as hard as the popular YouTubers, but hard enough that we should get our equal share as much as everybody else is doing. And sooner or later, as long as we stay consistent, as long as we have something that somebody actually wants to watch, you know, we will get there. Kevin, you are doing very well yourself. I've been doing this for about 2 years, and look, I'm still scratching 233 right now, and even the 233 has gone up and down and up and down and left and right. And but again, like I said just a while ago, I consider the 233 as 2,033,000, et cetera, et cetera. Whatever happens, it happens, and I'll take it for what it is. I have my job. YouTube is not my job, but it's something I enjoy. I don't. It doesn't matter if it's one person watching or a million people watching. I'm gonna still put out the same kind of content. I'm still gonna be me, and I'm still gonna do exactly what I'm doing. So, this goes right back to the whole, YouTube thing in the first place. Everybody's crying, oh, the YouTube is yeah. I'm in it to have fun with what I'm doing, and hopefully people are enjoying what I'm putting out here. See, I hear. See, this is exactly what I was saying with you, Dre. I had my number going up 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 for like the last week now. It's like, are you trying to say that you like what I'm doing and then you're not liking what I'm doing as like every hour, or is it like your girlfriend's watching or your boyfriend's watching and you want to unclick and click and just make sure it's like they're gone. Let's click back onto it. But sometimes it seems like somebody's kind of fiddling around with that thing, trying to screw you at the same time. Come on, Kevin. Let's look at it like this. Right now, I have, as you said, 234 subscribers, and I got 4 people watching right now. Now you got a million subscribers. Excuse me, million. you have 1,000 subscribers right now. I am sure that out of the 1,000 subscribers, you would get at least a minimum of 30 people watching your stuff, and they will be, and you could include me onto that as people that are going to follow you, has followed you and love the content that you bring. So I guarantee that you won't be shelled out there. You won't be watched. You will be watched, and I think live streaming is one of the biggest things and great things that YouTube has actually given us. I've seen one lady, I can't remember her name right now. She was at she was actually crying about the whole thing happening with this whole YouTube changes, and she went from I think 700 and something, did like 6 live streams for like 4 or 5 hours, and she just hit 1K. It's just, again, I wonder how the hell that happened, but you know, live streaming is one of the best ways I believe now to actually get content out. As long as you are not boring, you have some kind of thing that you're trying to bring and present. You know, it's a good idea to do so live streaming. Try it out. You're not a boring gentleman yourself. I enjoy the things that you talk about. You talk like, look, what you should do next Sunday live stream. What better time than do one right on the most important thing right now, right? No, you won't be bored. But again, live stream next Sunday. Do it. It's the best idea. Exactly. Give give your picks, give your the numbers that you got. I'm sure you got a poll. Even at my workplace, we just did a poll, or got a poll started just today. But give your picks, give your shout outs. I don't know all the lottery the game lotteries that you guys got, but you know hook it up. You don't even know you could get a buttload of new subscribers just from doing that. Because again, I'm sure that everybody's, well, a good chunk of people is gonna be watching the Super Bowl next week. God, I can't talk right now. So, best idea. Try it. That's the best time, especially as for you as a fan. Do it. And there you go. You want to do more sports on your channel? This again is the best time. I believe. When is the NBA All Star game? Is it this weekend or next weekend? I don't know if you're an NBA fan. Those are the best time to do a live stream. Do something of the dunk contests and the All Star. All the best times. This is the best time in all sports stuff to put out your opinions and put out a video on it. Because again, what do you got to lose? A couple hours out of your time. Look how much viewership you could get for just view time. Look how much potential you got for subscribers if you're worried about subscribers. I'm not saying that you are. Uh, Live stream is the best. It's a great opportunity to and the best idea personally I think to really grow. As soon as they said that New England got into the Super Bowl again, I was done. So for me in the Super Bowl, I'm not gonna be a big fan. Plus, they got Justin Timberlake doing the whole the the thing there. God, my head is not thinking right now. He got him doing the Jesus, the middle thing. Jesus, well, my head got thing. But anyways, he got Justin Timberlake doing that thing. I ain't about that life right now, so you know, I'll probably just skip that intermission thing and just go and watch the game. But or even if I do watch the game, but yeah, live stream. I'll watch your live stream while that's playing. So if I need any information, I'll get it from you. See, that's exact. See. I'm glad you said it, and I don't have to say it. But I don't know how they did it again, especially with all like I don't know, man. It's like Golden State of basketball. It's like Golden State they actually have all the right things, but for some reason New England it seems like they have I don't know a guardian football angel or something giving them games because it's like how in the world do you win? Like, look at last year's Super Bowl. How in the world does that happen? I don't know. Oh, you're more of a Florida guy. You just keeping it all Florida, eh? I need to visit visit somewhere in Florida sometime this year, either this year or next year. I have a whole bunch of family in Florida, Fort Lauderdale and Miami, and but I just again I barely have time at home. I can't even imagine being able to go on a vacation. I could use a vacation though. Yeah, I don't even want to touch New England. New England is just you know to be honest, I couldn't tell you. I never really, got that much information, but I know that they are in the Miami area. Uh, they've been there for as long as I could remember. All right, Dre, good to see you again, and I appreciate you spending the time out of your busy schedule, like every one of us, to actually come and uh, exactly. I gotta do some research after I'm done this myself, brother. All right, Kevin. You take care. It's good to see you. I'm glad to have you guys, come in my live stream and spend time with me. So, you guys, thanks for saying what's up. That's what's up. Whoever else is on, I'm out. Take care.